Hi, I'm Jay Robertson, a member of the ACM National Board of Directors. This award recognizes individuals who have demonstrated commitment to the mission and the goals of the Alliance for Community Media, leadership within the organization within the last 3 years, an exceptionally high degree of involvement in the organization nationally, regionally, as well as at the chapter level, and continued service throughout the ACM. This list of honorees through the years is by far the most prolific and exceptional group of our members. It's indeed a tremendous honor to recognize the indelible achievements and contributions to our Alliance by a true dynamo and someone who distinctly demonstrates the qualifications for this recognition. I am extremely proud to have Barbara Chisholm count me among her many friends. The Buske Leadership Award is the most difficult to qualify for, let alone even be nominated. Barbara personifies each and every quality with her amazing commitment to this organization, the indelible contributions to the Northeast region, her aid and counsel to members of other regions, and most importantly, to her own Access Center in Ashland, Massachusetts. Barbara started this journey on the board of directors of Waka TV in Ashland. That evolved into her becoming the executive director. She has served on the Northeast Regional Board of Directors. She is a member of the ACM Foundation Board of Directors and helps to lead the charge in generating resources for that very important mission. She is a multi-term member of the ACM National Board of Directors. She is currently the chair of the ACM Nominations Committee, as well as the Inclusion, Equity, and Engagement Caucus, fostering many wonderful programs. Each of these groups have flourished under her leadership and inspiration. Her work at the national, regional, and community levels have demonstrated the highest quality of achievement in terms of leadership and personal contribution. Please join me in adding to the long and distinguished list of ACM accomplishments by our next Buske Leadership Awardee, Barbara Chisholm.
Thank you, Jay. That was incredible. And I'm very emotional, but thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Let me begin by saying that being selected for and honored with the Buske Leadership Award is a highlight of my professional career. To follow in the footsteps of the amazing leaders who have received this honor before me is a humbling experience. I am thrilled to join you in this very special group. I began my work in community media as one of the signatories and board members of my media center in Ashland. After a few years, I stepped down from the board to join the staff of the very same organization in order to be involved in the day-to-day operation. I began as the operations manager, working my way to my present position as the executive director. Working in community media has been rewarding, challenging, sometimes difficult, but I've enjoyed it all. After attending several regional and national conferences, I decided to become involved in leadership on the board level. First serving on our local state organization, Mass Access, then seeking regional leadership, where I still serve on the ACM Northeast Region Board of Directors. While attending a national conference, I was approached by a then outgoing board member who asked if I would be interested in serving on the national organization board. I was thrilled and surprised to be asked. After some careful consideration, I decided I really was very interested to serve on my colleagues in our field and help community media thrive. So I ran and served for 2 years. After losing a difficult re-election, I left the board and concentrated on my media center and on the building of my new facility for my own organization. After a few years away from board service, I knew that I had more to give to the national organization. I wanted to serve my colleagues again. I was appointed by the IEE caucus to serve as their representative on the board. During my 6-year stint on the board, I served on many committees, working on fund development and nominations, to name a few. I worked with the nominations committee to create the first independent board of directors for the ACM Foundation. My work for the ACM never seemed to be overwhelming or a burden, but I considered it a labor of love and a privilege. When my term limit approached, my board service ended, but my commitment to the ACM continued. I still serve on several committees and with much enthusiasm. I want to thank my colleagues who nominated me for this award: Nancy Richard, Deborah Rogers, Mike Johnson, Keith Tebow, Donna Keating, and Karen Hayden. Your recognition of me is humbling, and I truly thank you. I want to thank the awards committee for their recommendation of me for this prestigious award to the National Board. And last but not least, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank the National Board of Directors for this nomination. Thank you, and I look forward to continuing my service to this noble organization for years to come.